Hi, it's Sharon again. I'm just sorting through sentimental stuff, and I've done this before, but I've come across, well, I've seen them for years to be fair, but it's this case where basically you can put loads of pictures in, and they come in the little pockets. I'll just show you now. Um, Literally, they open up like this, and then you can put loads of pictures in. And I'm slowly going through all my albums. I've done one case already, and then I'm on my second case. And you can literally put a whole album just in one of these. Depending on albums, I mean, it depends on the age group because a lot of kids, young people, probably don't do pictures, but for the older people who are watching, these are really good. I'll tell you another reason as well is then when you start, if you lose a parent and they're of an age, they will have pictures and lots of albums. My parents passed away, well, my mum passed away years ago, and I basically inherited all her photographs. And over the years, I've slowly gone through them, but I've never really gone through them, you know. So what I'm trying to do at the moment is put them all in these cases, and then once I've figured out how many fit in the whole kit, I mean, I've got two cases, how long it'll take me to sort of like sift through them, and then there's no point in keeping pictures that my mum took or a family member took when they went on a holiday, because I don't actually know. I'll probably know the country where it is, but I don't actually know why she took that picture, and it's of no use to me. Like the pictures of the individuals, fair enough, like when they're doing something, but to keep a picture of like the resort or whatever, it means absolutely nothing to me. So it's interesting how there's probably a better way of doing it. I think people would say, oh no, you need to sort them out before you put them in the things, but I think it just takes too long to go through that. So the idea is to just put them in these two cases. I'm not sure what to do about my really old pictures, because they're a lot smaller than this. This is like 4x6, but I've got some really old albums of my grandma when she got married and stuff. So I think what I'm going to have to do is try and find another box what puts like odd size pictures in, like some of them are 6x8, and some are specifically, albums, people's weddings and things have been made specially. But the general sort of like when you go on holiday and just general like as you're growing up pictures can go in these, and then I'll try and find another thing to put the others in. But what I'm realising is because it's just two cases like this, they're so easy to store, and it protects them because a lot of the glue or these kinds of things, they're very dated and they're bulky. Like this whole album will go into that if you look at the size. I know it might not seem like a lot to people, but if you look at the size, it's like half the size. So at the moment, it's taking up one big cube of stuff, but it's actually making me go through it because pictures they're great, but I'm totally digital now. I've not printed a picture for decades, but these are really nice to keep because I haven't got them digitalized. I will do that at some point, but it's the same thing I talk about all the time. You just don't get time to do it. And what I'm trying to do, I mean, this has taken me months. I'll literally just spend half an hour every now and again and just go through them. These cases, by the way, are on Amazon. They range from sort of like £20 to £26. You can get them when they're on offers or if you get like a voucher or whatever. And it is one of those things. I hate spending money like this, but I think it's worth it in the long term because it's going to be a space saving sort of like item. And I'm going through the sentimentality of it, but I'm being quite, I'd say, ruthless. I mean, I'm getting rid of loads of albums, and it just makes you feel good because it's one of those things that it's not like you're going to buy more. You're not going to get more pictures. So you are decluttering in a sense, but you're actually sorting out as well. And I just wanted to do a quick video about it because I feel like it's important that, you go through these things and you do get them. You sort of like inherit this stuff, like my mum passed away 20 years ago. I just haven't dealt with them. I've not needed to. They've just been in a box, and occasionally I'll look at them and reminisce. But they need to be organised. These are my memories, and it's just something that I can take with me now the cases, and they're easy to go through. And then what I'll do at some point is I'll sort of like label them, so I'll sort them out properly and then put the year and what holiday and stuff, because I know my kids, you know, my kids aren't going to want these pictures probably when I go, and it'd be probably something that again I'll sort out again in another couple of years, and then I'll slowly get it down to, well, it will be just 2 cases, you know, 2 of these cases hopefully at some point, and then a box of just like random ones. But there are lots of dupes and things like that in these, so it is, you know, I was even keeping the negatives. I don't know why, because I just don't know why I kept them. It's one of those weird things, like, I think it's what your parents instill in you. You know, they told me, my mum used to say, well, you know, if you lose that picture, you can print it again. But there's probably a company out there who'll do it. But like, would I do it? No, I probably wouldn't. And I've got that memory in my head. And yeah, some memories you forget, and it's nice to look at the pictures. But yeah, why am I keeping them? There was like half a box just the negatives. It's just silly. So they've been cut up and they're gone. And it's not like, I think I've realised when you're doing sentimental stuff, you're not actually, it's not enjoyable going through. It's enjoyable in the fact that, you know, you remembering when you were small and funny holidays or whatever stories, but it's not, it's one of those things you have to sort of like work your way, God, I can't even speak, work yourself up to, because it means nothing to anybody else except yourself. You know, like my husband, you know, I'll show him these pictures, but you know, when I'm gone, he's not going to be interested in them, you know, and it's not like I don't want him to feel burdened to keep them because I didn't sort them out, you know. So I think it was just a little video today to just go through sentimental photographs and see, yeah, what you think. Comment, please subscribe. I mean, I enjoy doing this. It's just for myself, really. But I think I'm videoing it because I feel it's something I like talking about, and maybe somebody else has the same, like, find it hard to sort of like get rid of things or sort things out, and maybe it'll help you even just organising it. Just, you know, they need to be done properly, and they need to pardon me, I feel like I'm doing a disservice to them by not doing this, so to my family basically, who aren't here anymore. So that's what I wanted to do today. So these are, like I said, from Amazon, and they come in a case. I think there's about 16 of these, and it's just a really nice, neat idea if you're into that sort of thing. So thanks for watching again, and I'll speak to you soon.